Y'all, welcome back into the channel for episode... Welcome back in, guys, because nothing says the holidays like solving a cold murder mystery. Let's dive back into episode 7 of Alan Wake 2. Let's go. Straight into it. The tornado. The other side. Are we back? Oh. Are we back as Saga? Yeah, we are. But there was more to his story.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
Each manuscript.
And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away.
Just with a clicker.
Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust.
It's like he's watching from the darkness.
It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Or watching through the animals. The fact that they sip at the same time.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you.
So I couldn't help him.
We are all in danger.
But am I just another character that he wrote? Oh man, for a second I even was like, is Alex Casey the Alex Casey right in front of him?
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Alan Wake interview. I'm sitting here and for a second, especially with us being so, you know, simpatico with that, I'm like, is he a figment of my imagination too? But we've had other people in the town of O'Dear that have talked to him, that have seen him. Tim's talked to him. The other deputies have talked to him. Like, other people can see Alex besides me. It's not just in my head or not just in the story. But I'm also like, did Alan see us? because we already existed, or did he see us because he wrote us into existence? Okay, we do have a couple new pointers. I love that synced up coffee sip though.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
How do you know? And also, this goes back to my confusion ever since I replayed through Alan Wake 1. The clicker, Thomas Zane knew about the clicker. So did the clicker predate Alan? But then wouldn't Alan have written the clicker into existence? Alan gave Alice the clicker at one point in time. Why is this? I always thought it was like an object of power or a altered item or something that has the power to put out the darkness and block against it. But they have to be working with Scratch. Scratch has to be their idol.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
Yeah.
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Like that tracking.
If I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
We need to profile him. Yes. Profile Alan. Can I read anything on the script? I like the shots that come from, well, actually the shot came from right over there. But I could have sworn it was, I don't know, I could have sworn it was pitch black in there. Like the darkness is seeping through, lurking, searching from the shadows, living amongst the dead. First of all, let's go see that poster of Auntie. Ew. All right. A mirrored pool puddle. Last time I saw something like this, I went in and fought a demonic presence. Because it happens all the time. Let's go ahead and store some things into here. I do have the lantern charm as well. I'm gonna move this. We have so many. Considering how much stuff they gave you, you would think that they would allow it to stack more. This here. This here. Feels like my favorite Resident Evil inventory management. I've never been one for, does it have an auto? I'm just wondering if there's an auto inventory management right now. Increases hand flare duration. I'm gonna move that. Adds 1 charge to Saga's flashlight. Wait, I really do like that as well. What are these ones? Increases maximum health, attack staggers more often, save you from death but shatters in the process. I think we should go for the lighting. I don't think I have to worry about death as much if I'm having more light to protect me. And then we've got 4 painkillers. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and move this to the propane tanks, although that'll be fun to use later on. And I've got my shotgun. I think that's good. Oh, is that a missing dog? No. Self-defense courses. Auntie and the janitors. Look at the trees in the background. What if that was the board? Auntie and the janitors. He's such a class act. I don't know how to describe it. Some people just have that essence about them that they just are elite. You know, they've got that swagger. They kind of command respect from you. Auntie got it. That je ne sais quoi. Case board. Let's go over to profiling first, see if we can get anything from Alan. The cult and the clicker.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
Yeah.
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Of course. But why would you hide that from us, Wake? Why not have the transparency? What are you telling me? And how does Mr. Door factor into all of this?
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
But he just, well, I guess he would have known the moment that Wake escaped the dark place, right? Huh. Did you ever notice that? I don't know if it's intentional, and maybe it could just be obscuring it, because he seems to have those eyes that almost change due to, like, it's a surrounding environment, but his eye color almost matches the green of the game. But he could also have, like, bluish gray. I think I'm seeing the green because it's just near it.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Wait, but that would imply that the dark presence or Mr. Scratch always existed in Wake, and from the moment that Wake was born into the story, you had an antagonist. Every protagonist. Oh, what was that phrase? In control. It was so good. Or maybe it was in this one. No, I thought it was in this one where it was like, every protagonist needs a hero. I think it was more about a hero needs something, yada yada. It's not exactly verbatim, but it reminded me of that, even for a second. The story, the cult of the tree. Let's bring this back up. And our clue, Alan Wake interview.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Or you live long enough to see yourself become that. Well, kind of. I mean, the fact that he is... I always interpreted Mr. Scratch as Alan's darkness, as Alan's hungry... that desire, that carnal instinct, drive, craving for something more at a base level, the power, the fame, the money, all of that. I also thought that he represented oftentimes, you know, all of the dark thoughts of a creative genius, you know, the pressure, the change, like every negative emotion possible. That was the living embodiment, was as his essentially, like, we always say that our own worst enemy is ourselves, right? Like, there's nobody who's more, well, I can't say there's nobody who's more cruel on you than yourself, but I will say that it's what makes horror movies or games that are contingent on allowing the player to infuse themselves into it. It's like when you search under the bed, I know what I'm imagining is under the bed. You have something different of what you think is in the darkness than I do, based off of our own fears. So I love that infusion. So that's how I always kind of saw it, was his darkest parts in a manifestation, like in a living vessel, in a body. And it was always his fight with just not falling victim to the consumption, you know, the consumption of that, and fully becoming, I guess, his more, giving into his more evil half. I can't say I understand all of this, but if Wake is telling the truth, then his magic light switch is the most tangible lead. Let's start there. Where is the clicker? Wake, the cult of the tree, is in possession of the clicker. But what? I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. That's true. The cult of the tree. Wake, the cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clickers after all.
Think, Saga.
Yeah. Oh, I'm forgetting how to move around the board. Nightingale, cult goal. Who's involved? Okay, let's go into who's involved. This could be our oh no. Cult psychology, what kind of cult? Maybe, are there any more cult goals? There are.
Yeah.
Yeah, cult working for or with someone. I was thinking more worshiping as their own personal deity in some sort. Like they see him as the leader, the idol, what he writes, what he does, whatever it is. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? False promises, no matter what it is. It's nothing real. Wait, previous murders. Oh, something new, the story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
I feel like romances don't make for as enjoyable of a murder mystery. Although, a torrid love affair. Death, betrayal. How does story change? Reality rules. The dark place. Okay, we've got quite a bit. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual up here. These are just based off of things that he said. Wake says that the dark place can be accessed from the bottom of the lake. So what? Cauldron Lake is the gateway to some other world? That means the effect isn't immediate. There's still time to fix this. There, Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. But the dark place is also the name of the documentary that Alice made. There's a connection there. Wake was in another world that entire time. I don't even know what 13 years would feel like on loop. Do you think it was just the, did it feel like a flash to him? Did 13 years go by like nothing? But then in reality, and then when you come back, you're like 13 years? Because to be looped during that time, was what we experienced exactly a replication of 13 years that he experienced? I don't know. There is an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. We encountered that. But he's saying that the Dark Presence is also Mr. Scratch. They're one and the same. Wait. The Dark Presence was residing inside of Barbara's skin, right? Thomas Zane's love interest, Barbara Jagger. So when we were able to thwart the Dark Presence and save Alice, it had to jump into a new vessel. So then it jumped into the presence of Mr. Scratch. Was the death of the Dark Presence last time we fought it the birth of Mr. Scratch? I think so, from my understanding.
Okay.
All right. According to Wake, the Dark Presence can sometimes take his appearance. How and why? Why would it take the presence of Barbara for Thomas Zane, but then for me it would... maybe it's like your weakness, or maybe it's whatever your... I don't know. There's not enough data. Wake, Scratch, and the Dark Place are interchangeable. Yeah, one and the same. The Dark Presence looks like Wake. It goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. I'll keep an eye on it. Flashlight seems to be a weak spot. I would say here. Light and the Dark Presence. It would make sense that the light is effective against the Dark Presence too. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. One more. This was when we were fighting Nightingale. Well-lit areas are safe from the Dark Presence and the Taken. Right. Wake. But also, is the code of the tree is different than the Taken. Or no, they're one and the same. Because, wait, maybe the code of the tree people are also still Taken. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a nightmare. Dark Presence, right here. Okay, well, I obviously can't let that happen. Fiction coming into contact with the Dark Place has the power to change reality up here. Right. So how to stop the story? So whatever you write into the Dark Place becomes reality. It can't be that simple. But just whatever he writes, because he has that special ability. It's not just anyone. Oh wait, I didn't read this one, is it? If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. Right, so how many days do we have? That only gives us 2 days? Oh no, great balls of fire. Must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch can be sent back to the dark place. I think it's gonna get extra violent now that Mr. Scratch is out and Alan as well. Some other strange reality. The dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place. The page called this area an overlap. An overlap. Not there. Here. No. The dark place. Oh. Okay, there's
The dark place.
tons more.
A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
I love the flashlight added to her belt, like her kit. I enter the cauldron. Another world reached via Cauldron Lake, home to the dark presence bleeding into our world through overlaps. The overlap. The page describes the overlap being related to the dark place, where Wake was. The overlap. Here, I enter the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. I need to go back to the poem. The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror, and specifically a sheriff, too. An overlap needed a push from both directions. To manifest itself, reality eroded by repeated dark lore. And a counterpoint. Crafted in depths of the dark place, connecting the story on the other side. It needed to be pushed 2 separate directions. For the overlap to form, it can't just be an urban legend. It must be supported by an accompanying narrative in the dark place. Thus, when Alan was trying to leave the same time that I was. And then we have one more piece that's for later. Is that it? Maybe there's something new that I can profile with? No. But maybe I can ask him about the missing pages. Yes! Alan, look, you're hiding something.
Okay. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this.
Yeah.
This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Okay.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The trailer. Manuscript page. Okay, so it hasn't been scratched out. Return 3, local girl. 1 out of 14, but we still have a couple missing over here too. We need to get bolt cutters. All right, that should give us what we need. Go to the trail of the cult. Main case. Where's the clicker? Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery. That's our direction. We're going to Watery.
The cult
Coffee
of the tree
World.
has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Wake's clicker in cult possession. Somewhere in Watery, trailer significant somehow. Trailer? Question mark. All right, Alex, you ready? Let's head out of here. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I'm in my place. It's like, wait. Oh, I think we can upgrade our weapon. Yeah. All right, going to the shotgun. Kill an enemy to restore health. The amount of restored health depends on the strength of the enemy. I do like that, but I think you have to kill them with the sawed-off shotgun itself. I'm also tempted to just max this, because I'm just a little bit like that. Land 2 headshots in quick succession. But I think it's better to... Okay, let's do fluid motion.
In one fluid motion, Saga cracked open the shotgun, sending the empty hulls flying over her shoulder, and slammed the new shells in faster than she had imagined possible.
Okay, 4 more of those. The setter for mayor. Maybe we'll see some things. Wait! I don't remember us having a television. Okay. Well, maybe we did. Did I completely forget that? Or maybe the ones that we had received was when no, the Alma beers. I completely blanked out on that. Okay.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay,
down.
I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Get him, Alex. Get him. From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga's stories. Via the bucket in the janitor's break room? Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. What? Surrounded by deer. Switch reality? Okay, the alternate realities, I love it. I love it, it's interesting how certain things are palatable to every person just by aesthetics or settings. For me, I've never been one for, and I know I'm just gonna throw around all these terms, but like multiverses, alternate realities, all of that kind of stuff. I've just never, look, I'm always just escaping into fantasy, but I just want one fantasy. I just want one canon fantasy. I don't want a million different, and I know like that's so different than what we're getting here. So I've always just like gone in the complete opposite direction whenever I start encountering something like that, because it's not like it's beyond me, but it just gets confusing, and I think sometimes it's not what I'm looking for in my game. Like, I just want an escapism into a world where I could die the moment that I caught a sickness, you know? I don't know. My immune system in the Middle Ages. No, but something about the way that this world and this franchise and the way that Remedy gives you the information, it has me like lapping it up, and I want to see more, and I want to explore more about these alternate realities and seeing how the timelines converge. And it is more, I think the right word is palatable, because I love the Northwestern Pacific theme too. I think I'm just a big fan of the country setting, the FBI agents, the mystery. It's given to you in a very enjoyable order. But now I don't know what to do, because it said you can play in whatever order you want to, so...
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr.
Okay.
Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alex sitting back on this case. I think that gives me one more thing for my mind map. Case board. No. Yes. The cold of the tree. Okay, one more thing. He remembers it. He remembers writing many pages while in the dark place. But that would be because he'd be writing so many different pages to figure out how he could get out, no? Alan. No. Who's involved? No. Am I sure it's for this? Cold working for someone. Cold goal. Nightingale. Writing part of the ritual. There. I didn't read that one at first. If Wake is the origin of the pages, then no cold connection? Unless the cult is working with Scratch. Which is a sure thing. Victims. Killer profile. Cauldron link closed.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs.
This
If
isn't...
Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
But I'm also... Okay, first of all... Now I gotta fix my posture. Okay, no, he's got pretty good posture. Surely there's better protected areas. Am I the only one thinking that? Yeah, I feel like there's better places. All right, Alex, keep an eye on him. All right. Don't give me that judgment. I see it. Oh,
Hi, welcome.
welcome.
Okay.
Not the
Pat's
big
favorite
sponge
beer
for. What are you using
Yeah.
a sponge for cleaning wood?
Monstrosity.
That better have wood cleaner on it.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Why are you giving me direct eye contact? What is this? Is very intense eye contact. Okay.
So who's in for a bet this year?
Oh,
$100 says there will be at least one
staring
fender
into
bender
my soul.
between the floats.
For that amount of money, you'll cause it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not taking that wager. Too many opportunities for interference.
okay. So I think the pathing on NPCs is a little wonky.
Hello and welcome to
Coffee World.
voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express.
Espresso Express.
Oh!
Oh no.
Soak in some local history at the Watery well, where two serial
Watery?
killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
Oh.
It's not haunted.
Oh.
No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park.
Oh, I like that.
Just
Amusement
don't
park.
share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing.
The cat.
Take
That was a
in
cat.
Amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee
And propane
you'll
tanks?
jaw a great time.
Where the fun is percolated.
I've requested something be done.
Okay. Where? What?
It's keeping me awake all
Wait, what's
night.
happening?
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, his TV keeps turning on.
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
I could not. I do feel like everybody should do one job of customer service, whether that's waitressing, whatever it is, retail. Oh my goodness, the patience you will
You're back
have.
with Pat Maine, and we've got a very special
Terry's
guest today on the
cuckoo
program.
clocks.
It's artisan cuckoo clock designer Terry Feldman. Terry, how are we today?
Hey there, Pat. Doing just fine. I'm a super big fan of the show. What a treat to be on with you today.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, Terry. Now, I hear you're doing something special for Deerfest. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm crafting a selection of custom basswood cuckoo clocks.
It is
But the
cuckoo,
real
isn't it?
special sauce is when it's cuckoo time and you're expecting a bird to pop out for a chirp. Out comes a big old deer.
Oh,
That's just neat.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Real neat. That's gonna have the tourists tickled pink. And I hear you're selling these at the Sunday market. So make sure to say hello to Wendy Davis from our
Yes,
sponsor,
that's true.
Davis Family
Beef jerky.
while you're there, all right? Terry, you still there?
Yeah, still here. I'm just, geez, Pat, I'm sorry to tell you this. I thought you heard Wendy's dead.
Everybody
Oh boy.
keeps saying that.
That's a strange joke you're playing there, Terry.
Wait.
No, it's. I'm sorry, Pat. You know all that FBI business. Wendy was one of those bodies they found.
Well, that's just not possible, Terry. Wendy stopped by this morning with 3 flavors of beef jerky. She brought me the smoked hickory and the teriyaki and then what was that other one?
I'm real sorry, Pat.
What was that other one? She was just talking about this just hours ago. Smoked hickory, teriyaki,
and smoked teriyaki, right? Or hickory teriyaki.
Thanks, Tapio.
Tapio.
It's just a bit of a strange joke, Terry. Did Yako and Elmo put you up to this?
Pat.
Well, somebody's having a laugh over this little prank, I'm sure.
Why would Pat not
Terry, thank
believe
you
it?
so much for your time. Can't wait to see those Deer Fest cuckoos at the market. Wendy will be there with her beef jerky as always, and we'll be back after this.
Maybe Wendy has a cousin who looks just like her, who's taking over the family business, and Pat keeps seeing Wendy's cousin. That is a dead ringer for Wendy. Same thing, right? Look into it. Find out name of good coffee from diner. Wait a minute, what's with the deer? Whew. This person's cleaning that. Was this always open? Or is this where that person came from? Wait! This was not always open. Whose room is this? Tammy didn't want me to come. I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. Tired of writing. One-act plays about how crappy the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist. But I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird. Something really out there. Something authentic. But what? Screw this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird, though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. A space cult. Burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. To be determined. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast, a musical, a rock opera. So many different things. Whose room is this, though? One-act plays. Wait, that's scratched out. That's a manuscript page. Why is there a manuscript page in this room? Whose room was this? Do you think this is Mr. Scratch's room? But one-act plays.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show was closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees.
Shoot.
Ed wished he could remember what that point was.
Do we need to go save
Something
it?
about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground.
The cold?
Ed struggled, in vain.
Oh no. Okay, wait, which parts were altered? Something authentic to himself, an idea. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner. Something about masculinity. Suddenly he was blinded by light. Is he the next victim? Terry's cuckoo clocks. This could be really bad. Another manuscript page. Tammy rides the ferry.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived.
It's true.
This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down.
Good word
She always
choice.
found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
I think we need to go after Ed before we go to Watery, guys. Those manuscript pages are coming true. It might already be too late to save him. Anything in here? Not to investigate their bathroom too much, but... okay, we've got tripods. What's this? The Fisher's Life. Cards, more cards. Mirror Peak. Hiking trails for all ages. The note that we read. It's nice to see that we'll get to go into some of the rooms, though. Okay, so let's close this for now. Can I open this?
It won't open.
Still not. So 3 rooms still inaccessible. I'll go ahead and close his door. And mine too. We don't want just strangers walking in. That'd be horrible. Imagine somebody just rifling through your things. Terrible. No manners.
It's not opening.
No. The bear. I need to get into like wood carving so that I can carve myself one of those little bears. I just picture Rose running through the street with the cheers and everything.
I swear I brought my full kit along.
You're-
Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Are you guys
Why
ghost
would I
hunters?
pack your gear. I've got my own to worry about.
EMF
Great.
gear.
Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal
Yeah,
manifestations?
it is.
I just want to clear something up from our last broadcast.
Pat.
There was some talk, an off-color joke of sorts about Wendy Davis of Davis
Yeah.
Family Beef Jerky being dead, which of course is a bunch of hogwash.
Is it?
So I'm gonna give our dear friend Wendy a call so we can put an end to these silly rumors. And oh, it looks like we already have her on the phone line. Wendy,
Already?
hello.
Hi there, Pat.
That's not Wendy.
No, this is Jim Figamore. Remember, we were going to do the announcement today.
What?
Oh, was that today? Listeners, we have Jim Figamore with us and the director of the Bright Falls Community Theater
And I'm here to announce that the theater will be losing one of its most dignified thespians as I, Jim Figamore,
What?
will be running for mayor.
Whoa.
Hold for applause.
Well, that's
Was Setter running unopposed until now?
Jim, just let me find my notes here. I have some questions written down for you.
The real question is what happened to this town. Bright Falls used to draw in thousands of tourists with its vibrant art scene and impressive bird feeders.
Was it Alan?
And what's our reputation now?
Ghost Town?
Haunted Bright Falls.
Yeah.
Spooky Bright Falls. The world is laughing at us. And now all this business with the FBI? We need a mayor who can turn this town's reputation around. And nobody knows more about the role of mayor than I do.
What, as an actor?
A theatrical production of Figamore to glowing reviews by Coffee World magazine.
Yeah.
Mayor Setter is a joke. And you know what? I hear he kills cats.
No.
I said it.
Now, Jim, this is a family show. I found my notes here, so why don't we pivot to some questions? First question, what exactly goes into that delicious beef jerky?
Wait, how would he?
Right, so it looks like...
Yeah, I was like, wait.
These are my questions for Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky.
The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter. Our future's at stake. Pets are being murdered. And it's time for a change.
Is that true? Is this turning into Pet Cemetery?
Jim Figamore for mayor.
Okay.
That concludes our program today.
Oh, I actually had more.
Jim Figamore and Pat Maine signing off.
Poor Pat. I feel like the moment he said he murders cats, I instantly thought about that documentary of the serial killer. I think it's titled, I know that was very descriptive. I think it was titled something like, Don't F with Cats. Like that was the title of it, because as soon as he started messing with cats, it was like everyone started getting deep down into the weeds, looking for everything, trying to figure out exactly who it was. And I think that ultimately was the reason why he got caught. I felt like that was a reference. Little drop. Also, I just think the moment you touch pets, humans, I don't know about that, but cats, hell hath no fury. Like pissing off the cat community.
Have a nice day.
You too. So somebody comes out of the woodworks to start running against Sutter, who was unopposed. I mean, haunted Bright Falls isn't... What are you guys looking at? It's not the worst thing in the world. People love a good haunted story. I mean, look at Salem, where history meets hospitality. I wonder how much has changed before... Hey! Smoke break? Okay. No luck? I just want to see if there's anything new for me to search for before we head over to Watery. Or to check up on Ed as well. Will it allow me to go to Ed? Button up signs. Cold signs. Cold signs on the side of the sheriff's station. Suspicious. How useful is it to go back to the sheriff's station?
How many times do I have to tell you? She's gone missing.
Who?
Are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Why would she do that? I'm a lovely person.
Yeah.
Eye in the sky. I don't like it. It's staring at me.
The eye in the sky. This town is busy. This is now at least 3 different people that have been locked up. What has been going on? All sorts of crazy business. The eye in the sky. The moment he was saying spooky Bright Falls, it sounded like the way in X-Files when he goes, "Do you think I'm spooky?"
Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement. And now, they're nowhere to be found.
Okay,
I bet
that's
they're just trying to get out of
not good.
Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues.
Yeah, God forbid.
I like her. Let's not assume the worst of our colleagues, please. I think we should go back down there to the basement. Are there clues about their...
It doesn't
No.
budge.
That's not a good sign, y'all. That is a really bad sign. Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. I wonder if I can get back there now. I know that there's cold signs over there. Sorry, we're late. It's gardening. I don't think we can get into anywhere there. Okay, let's just swing by the Oh Dear Diner. I don't know if we'll do this every single time I head out on the town, but I just really want this place to be open. Go over here. Bright Falls 81st Deer Fest. Oh, you can see. Oh, no. Oh, I thought it was the bear. That bear statue. Is nobody talking about how Tim's gone missing? And also, you're not Rose. What happened to Rose now? Oh. Donuts, books.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. I recommend a slice of pie with some coffee.
Of course you do.
Can't go wrong with that.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. I already pet that guy.
So, I'm thinking of pre-gaming at my place before Deer Fest.
Oh, there's actually somebody working back there.
Some charades, maybe? Interested?
In everything but the charades.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun.
Same thing.
And deer-themed.
Okay, nothing on the TV over there. Right. Let's try... Somebody's actually sitting here by the setter stuff. I wonder if we'll start seeing pop-ups now that he's announced his running. Hey there. Now that he's announced that Figamore is running for it, maybe we'll see some more signs for that. Watery is a neighboring town, so it wouldn't be the same mayor. There'd be the mayor of Watery, right? So I don't think we'll see campaign signs over there. Bright Falls. Elderwood. Goodbye. Look, Cauldron Lake or Watery. We need to go back to Cauldron Lake, guys. Yeah. We need to go find Ed. Creepy. Hmm? Is it too late? Has he already been... Also, now Thornton... Okay, so our 2 deputies are missing too. This is not good, guys. I also don't have any bolt cutters, but I do have some new items. All right, before we explore this and hopefully find Ed, I will be right back. All right, let's hope that we can maybe save him. Maybe. We'll go the fast pass and see where he could have gone. The pages spoke of him going down, but I think it was later at night, no? She wasn't there either. How can I look back at that page? There should be a way for me to see that page again, no? Profile, weapon upgrades. Yes, of course, of course. It's in here, manuscript pages. Go back and let's just make sure 9 out of 12. Ed returns. When Tammy told him, we saw them no longer at the diner. So he drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point, now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees. He cursed himself and turned to go, suddenly blinded by the light in his faces. That doesn't mean that it was nighttime. He just said that the darkness, and we know that the further down you go, the darker and more obscure it gets because of the trees. All right, Ed. Is there any way I can save you from this cult? Ignoring that part. FBC situation. The raccoons are back. I don't consider this backtracking. Might prove to be. Technically, I think we can fast travel from the map, or maybe not. We're doing a lot of experiments. He could be anywhere, though. But specifically where the trees obscured it. So let's try. Further down. It's gotta be. He could be anywhere. Definitely not in there. It's not dark enough. Gotta go further down. Is it possible? Or I came here too soon. We gotta get to where it's completely dark. I don't know if that's possible. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is pretty dark down here. The color's there. The fog's rolling in. Maybe. I might as well take some painkillers. Fill up. I love the... Oh, that satisfaction. Be some more things in there. That's completely light. Why are there people here? Wait, what? Oh, tire iron. Baby, baby. Is it possible? Is it possible that he came down here? If I'm finding random strays out here, maybe, but this isn't that dark. Shoebox. Quick save there. We already saw the do's and don'ts. No, it's definitely too light outside. I can't open those yet. I need a screwdriver, which I still don't have. I don't see him out here at all. Further down into Cauldron Lake, maybe? It's getting pretty dark if you go this way. Yep. Okay, that was really dark for a second, right? Okay. So it has the potential. Wouldn't be up there. The light would be shining through too much up there. So maybe we need to go over towards the witch's ladle. Or label maker. Witch's ladle. Ed, where have you gone? Here I am traipsing around in the woods again. All for the sake of trying to save somebody. Always the hero. Okay, we read that. There's too much light. Maybe we were supposed to find this note later. But they were no longer at the diner. Okay, all of this stuff up here. Whoa. Two over here. Switch. Oh. I need to... Yep, they're light first. Oh! Oh my goodness. Girl, get it, girl. Okay. It's a lot. Reload. What did they drop?
Okay. I think
Ammunition?
that's all of them.
Ammunition, but if that's all of them, what for? Not the ammunition, but why would I say, okay, I think that's all of them? Am I saying that I'm clear now? Am I saying I'm happy? Am I good? Or is it because something's out here? Or what if by me clearing out all the hunters that were here right now, it could save Ed when he comes over here? That would be next level. Okay, it gets pretty dark in here. Maybe. I'm gonna go down here, just clear this, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If there's no dark presence and cultists down here, then maybe we just rewrote the script. Double check. Because she didn't say that after I killed the first person. There was already one person there, and she didn't say anything about them. It's too late out here. They wouldn't be here. And I don't think anything's washed up since. Okay. The deer carcass. Yeah, it's too bright. I just hope I got everybody in the first area. Okay, let's go ahead and try going to the map. And can you fast travel? No, you can't. But that's okay. Even if nothing comes of this and nobody was saved, it still was worth just kind of testing, doing a little trial run. Although with the cultists, you never know. Spawn popping up like daisies. But we're about to go to a new town, which is kind of exciting. It's magnificent. I don't want to refill the battery yet. Go back over here. No cultists there. Now we run up from here. Except the path is blocked. Nope. Okay, I could go up this way if I want to test the cabin over here. Don't think there's gonna be anybody around here. What happened to this being a safe? Where's my flashlight? Is the fuse broken again? What in the weak flashlight is happening here? Strange. It's like the lighting in that area just went out. The flashlight's producing nothing, I suppose because it's so bright outside. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Back here. No, there's so many. Why are there cultists here? Gruesome ritual murder? Okay. Oh!
Let's go.
Well, we got some kind of achievement. Huh. So maybe it is just when you finish them. Why were they just walking around here? Did they just spawn to spawn? Or did they already get him? They said gruesome ritual murder. Let's pop down here just in case. Gruesome ritual murder. There's nothing out here. Maybe I'm thinking my decisions are more important than they actually are. Well, shoot. Can you blame a girl for trying? Just wanted to make sure that they didn't end up as another... There's our flashlight. Yeah, it is. It's just a darkness thing. Okay, nothing in here. That we already did. I already touched that deer. Nobody knew. All right, let's get out of here. FBC. I wonder if that thing's just always making that noise. Reload the light. We need more shotgun shells. It's a decent try. This way. I'll just test if anything's happened. It's saying AWE. Yeah. Activity detected. AWE. What happened to Steven? Okay, we just got to stretch our legs. Get some of that fresh air. Go for a little hike. The only thing I could think of beyond that is going to the left side, where I didn't end up going down. That would be a shame if he happened to be there. Like back over this way. But I can't get over there. I was just thinking about it. I can't get to that cabin yet. Because I have to be able to get the bolt cutters. Cauldron Lake Rentals. Is this direction. No entry. It is that way. Just gonna do a little. Just a really... I would hate to be this far out and then miss something. Still like that. Suspicious. Okay. And then it's just that platform over there, and then we would jump down from there. Gazebo. Gazebo over there. This paper. Yeah. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Wait, I know I read Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Did I miss these? Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. Yeah, I don't think I read these. CB, as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears, she said. I must have asked, am I dreaming, at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give these kind of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity, what with all the predators out there. Usually you're just telling folks that their dog is dead, and their cat's eaten, and you know. So it felt real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape. The fur will grow back, sure, but... well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Oh my gosh, Coffee Bean. Does a hike a day keep depression away? It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you thinking there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. So get out there and do it. Just don't forget to bring a flashlight, just in case it gets dark. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No. In this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighways. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Virtual judges online? Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. What do you mean? How is a judge supposed to tell the taste of something virtually? That would be... that's honestly, like, if you want to find a way to torture me, that would be it. I'm having to judge food through a screen? That's a horrible thing. To look at all the goodies and not even be able to taste it? That is true horror. Okay, well, I tried my best to find Ed. No luck. Although, what is this? What in the really creepy tall shadow? I don't like that. I think that's actually the shadow of the car that's supposed to be there, maybe? That is... is still there even though the car is not? Okay, guys, to Watery we go. We should give Logan a call.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
I think something's already loose.
But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Wait, oh yeah, we have a fallen salt shaker in our mine place.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery.
I'm excited to see
this. I should ask around.
Return 3, Local Girl. The Local Girl. Wait! Is it called Local Girl because people recognize me? Because I'm from here, but I don't think I'm from here? Also, we have this. I was thinking too, maybe the thing with Ed was to do with... Wait, my cases. Hold on. The story. For later. Local Girl. I got to share with you guys a little bit of this footage when it first was, when it was about to release. So it's cool to get to just see this again. I mean, 2 years later, I've obviously forgotten everything that I was having fun looking at. The laughing. I am gonna butcher so much of this, but I should at least give it my best try, shouldn't I? Huh. Freshwater fishery. A little slice of Finland here. Glory bananas. This is a true fishery town.
What did you used to say your dream job was as a kid?
Ocean
I bet
Lake.
it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
So misty. The lighthouse.
Mind giving me a hand in helping out?
It's always
I'm
a lighthouse.
supervising the work. And it's super.
Hey, it's important work. Fishing rules. Do not feed the fish. No catch and release. Cook what you catch. Aw, have you seen me, Stella? That's not the dog Coffee Bean. Why are there so many missing dogs? I guess that's just part of being here. They get lost in the woods and probably end up as bear food. As bad as it sounds. The hall.
The flooding is even worse here.
Karaoke and cafe.
More like underwatery.
Underwater?
I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
I think he would like that. Got tons of not bamboo. What am I thinking? Cattails and... Hello. It is like a very biker-esque outfit town. It's a lot of... Oh.
Enjoy your day.
It's not even sunny outside, which doesn't mean you don't need sunglasses, because sometimes it's just as bright. Oh, wow. Do I have wellies on? I don't think I do. Ooh. I should purchase a pair of wellies while we're here. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela.
Ilmo
He's
and...
that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake.
Yeah.
I need to find him.
Ilmo.
Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
Saunas and lakes. Is that the postcard for Sweden? Is there a sauna here that I don't know about? Is the whole place a sauna? What? Is that why it's steamy? Is the whole lake one giant sauna?
They say if a
Oh, is the sauna inside?
doesn't fix what ails ya, you're a goner.
They also say silence is...
So maybe in Control, when Autie took a vacation, maybe did he actually go... What if he went here? What if he went to Watery? What if this is this similar to the picture that we saw? Or was it actually Finland? The cement blocks, look at that detail.
Yeah, I fear he's losing his grip on reality.
Well, aren't we all? Just
I
a little
don't care
bit.
to listen to pointless jibber jabber. Not on the radio and not in the sauna.
Hmm. So inside here is the sauna, I'm assuming? I don't think it's the sauna. I don't think it's the sauna. Where is the sauna? Where are naked people just walking all around? 308. Pants. Unless the sauna's through here. Okay, it is the sauna.
Hot.
Nice. Oh, I bet this feels so good. Okay, no. Oh, no. We don't mess with rubber ducks anymore. Can't look at them the same way. Oh my gosh. You know, there's like a fair amount of homes in Alaska where they have saunas. What? Something fishy is up. Something fishy is up. And it's not the fact that there's people fishing all around. Hmm. 308. Mac and cheese. A moose. A dog with a ribbon. Okay, well, I feel better knowing that there's actually a sauna in there and not just a bunch of... Oh, steak. Oh, man, that thing needs to be cooked. Got buns. I don't know why, but his, like... his positioning, like... It's the hip. It's the sass that is oozing from his face before we even talk to him. He's like, excuse me? Enjoying the sauna?
Enjoying the sauna.
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
You know, you can't argue with that logic.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure, I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Yeah. Just keep resting it. I don't think you have to go anywhere in the forest anytime soon. I think you're okay. I did not see this part. The sauna. The Adirondack chair is just... I want to go see Audie's performance.
Hey,
Saga. Oh, wow. Well, look who it is. Well, if you don't say. Is that what they, did they say nice, would you say nice hogs? Is that what is that how you approach, is that what it would be? Hello there.
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage.
Oh, look at the coffee.
Great to see you back in Watery, Saga.
It's good to be back.
Everyone in town missed you.
What?
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
The pants on the right are giving Fajal Raven. About the cold of the trailer. I'm looking for a trailer.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that.
Of course it is.
It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident?
What?
I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
What?
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
A different reality where my daughter was drowned in Cauldron Lake? Is this the outcome of overlapping realities? But then which one is real? Is the one where I'm a resident real, or the one where I live in Virginia real? Coffee World.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it?
Oh no, I have.
Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus,
I don't want to know.
Right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kavala Knights motorcycle club.
Kavala.
We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
I like the guy on the right. About the cold of the tree. About your commercials. ...
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga.
Oh?
Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off.
Just as animated as he is in real
I'm just there
life.
for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director.
Oh.
Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
About the cold of the tree.
Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, Now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
They
It's
can't be a
terrible
part of
what
it, right?
happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
It's already kind of funky. Well,
I'm
thanks,
missing
guys.
something. I should try profiling.
Ah, to be able to talk to them more. Oh no.
Just like my marriage.
And that is...
Flooding did this?
Flooded? Your marriage is flooded? Flooded with what? Coffee World theme park next, right? I know that there's more things I can do to talk to them, which I guess I should. Mm-hmm. Let's go profiling. Urban legends.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here.
Yeah.
Does he really believe that?
Maybe.
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home.
Light, laughter.
Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yakko. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskelas brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them.
Okay.
I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Okay, so I don't think that's the right reality. It must be the overlapping reality. How can it change the minds of all of these characters unless... Okay, wait. So there's reality and then there's Scratch's reality? So maybe he's the one that's altering the memory of me being here. Or things.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night.
He did seem like he knew something
It's
more.
all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yakko. Brother. The shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Ilmo and Yakko brothers. All right, let's ask them about the key then. I'd like to see my trailer, but I don't want to go yet. I want to see town first. Car. I thought that was Carl's. It's not. The garage. Wait, I saw you at the... That's why I maybe recognized your face. I saw you at the diner. You're in Oh Dear, so Watery must be the neighboring town. Surveillance cameras. No going in there. Good old-fashioned rocking chair. Oh. Nothing. A dog's barking somewhere. Not my dog, not my problem. Notice them getting cams of me just trying to break into their house right now. Grass? Come on.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Aren't boats just a money sink? Isn't that what they say?
Watery's definitely quaint.
That's why I'm like, why would I... I'm not saying why would I have lived here. Ocean Firefly. I mean, lots of people would live in a town like this. But... fresh fish. I'm inclined to believe the reality where my daughter's alive and I live in Virginia is the one that's the true.
I bet they have good fish here.
Ooh, I bet they do. Fresh out of Cauldron Lake? I'm not sure about that. Northern pike. Minnow. And something else. Ooh, just fish lying on top of a bin? Okay, you just blew your smoke right in my face, dude. Have some respect.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
I need to start getting tools. Seen everything. What was that? Wall.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
Oh. Crab? Little crab? Sorry, we're closed for sale. I reckon it won't let me go too far down here. It's probably nothing. 50! Dude, 50 miles per hour on this turn?
And this is not the right way.
Mm-mm. I feel like you can smell the fish. Is anybody else smelling the fish? Oh! Mayor Setter. Oh, wait, that's actually
A
cute.
vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone.
Mayor Setter will stand up for justice.
Okay. Can I get a pin? No? No pins? Nothing? Okay, so I can't go into the garage. I tried to go there. I can talk to you.
Hello. Do you
You
have
have
a second?
keys. Valhalla Nursing Home.
Long time and no see, Miss Anderson.
Miss Anderson.
Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else.
In their memory, I'm not even married.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey! How's it going? Forget-me-not flowers. Look at that pastry. Bright Hunters. Those are the pastries I see all over the place. I want one. What is it? Food. You guys know I like my food. What are the times? 9 in the morning? A bar that opens at 9 in the morning? Till 8 p.m. Now I see why the old folks are here.
Okay then.
Ati.
Catchy tune.
What? Knives are out with a rattle. Nightless night. Where are the backup singers? All hope is lost. I like that he has dress shoes with his janitor outfit. He's been called by many names. Like a dying man curses death itself. And prays to a god of darkness. Old Scratch, Satan, our savior. A black cloud boils inside his skull. Floats out, rages in the night. He has come, it has come. Get it, Ati? My gosh. I just feel like he knows a secret. To the bottom of the well, into a pile of corpses. No one will make it alive through this night. In his dark room, he writes, he fishes you into this verse from his fevered dreams. He just looked at me! He just looked at me! He stares at you in the mirror. The heat of the murder like a crown burning on his brow. You know his gaze. You can never forget. Even with his face hidden behind a veil of blood. Days. I wonder if this is the actual Ati actor singing. It devours you. Like a nightmare, he comes for you, draped in shadows. I don't know if it's looped or not. Bright Falls Fins. The BFF. The BFF! Best friends for life! Bright Falls Fins!
Excuse me. Do you know where...
Oh,
he's in the middle of his show.
Oh, sorry.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
Aww. The tracksuit. I have a map of Watery. I wish I could translate these. Guys, please, let me know in the comments. Finnish American. Experience the famed Finnish American hospitality and enjoy your free map of Watery. Remember to stop by. Is it Suomi Hall for our many events and activities? I'm gonna butcher some of these. She's knitting. The bloody mouth twists into a grin. Cap of booze bottle has gone missing. I think that's where I chimed in before. A terrifyingly strange dive into the dark depths of an artist's mind. A film by Thomas Zane. A pinprick of light in an ocean of darkness. Starring Thomas Zane as the diver, Barbara Jagger as the dark presence, Cynthia Weaver as the Lady of Light, Emil Hardman as the assistant. Written and directed by Thomas Zane, based on the novel by Alan Wake. Tom the Poet. A film. The dark doppelganger in the art and life of Thomas Zane. Guest lecture by the president of Bright Falls Film Society, Thomas Emerson, discussing Zane's early career in Finland, his artist commune in Bright Falls, his lost work, The Tom the Poet, his mysterious disappearance in 1970, playing his own dark double in his films, The Poet, the Writer, the Diver, Thomas the Rhymer. Golden Years. Not the Golden Years. Moose Fest meets. Raffles karaoke skits. Come one, come all. Look at them. Is this Watery's own Nessie? An anonymous source sent this photograph to our editors, claiming it was captured during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depths of the water. Or an elaborate prank. A sea creature that defies the very laws of nature. Or a submarine relic from the Cold War era. A lonely wanderer searching for companionship and compassion, or a fearsome monster out for blood. These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at the Bright Falls Record after one of our avid readers sent in this mysterious photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters and making a rare but opportune appearance. The titillating spotting might just be the event of the year. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we here at the Bright Falls Record invite all of our readers to a naming competition. What should we call our local wee beastie? The Watery Wanda? Shelly the Sea Monster? Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations to follow as the story unfolds. Welcome to Coffee World. One-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Ilmo, who, with the help of his brother Jaakko, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had the chance to ask Ilmo a few questions about Coffee World. Ilmo, what is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's largest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages. And right here in our hometown of Watery. It's got all the rides, thrills, and excitement you could ask for. And, of course, lots of delicious, fresh coffee, both hot and iced. Put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas, an idealist, you could say. But what's even more important to me than my many successful businesses in our hometown? With my help, we can revitalize Watery. build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for the out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure not to miss? Oh, that's like having to choose a favorite child. It's impossible. But the Slow Roaster is, of course, a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic, and the Espresso Express is sure to give you all the thrills. Also, don't forget to drop by a Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee, at least, I bet. Yes. Huh. Are these the names of people that worked on the game, possibly? Maybe? A little Hall of Fame? That's sweet. Assuming as much, but it could be something else. It could be names of loved ones. Something. Finland for the holidays. I wonder what the best time to go to Finland is. These pastries, they look amazing. Do not unplug. Okay, I'm being rude while Auti's in the middle of belting this performance out. What? Shoebox. Oh, hey!
Such a shame.
Nice doggy. There's the tree. Is that a coffee pot lamp? Or has it been glitched together? No, I think that's a coffee pot lamp. A little brew lamp. The horseshoe. I can't remember, is that good luck or bad luck, y'all? It wants me to switch. Or at least it's allowing me the ability to switch to Alan. Should I? Lottie and the janitors? Should I switch reality? I guess I could keep going back and forth. Let's test it. We're going in. That is a trip and a half.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape.
No, you
The
were.
dark presence had stopped me.
But not yet. Maybe he hasn't fully escaped until Initiation Draft 2. A new board.
I would write a new draft of initiation.
I actually
to reach
didn't mean to
Parliament
sit down.
Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
I'm back here? No. No.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
Okay.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created
The house
something
band.
very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical.
Look at Sam at the right.
Just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
All right. I'm gonna be a part of it. But that door is open now. Goals. I don't know if I should have propelled Saga's story forward a little bit more. Alice's documentary, part 1. So we're gonna get to see hers too. There's something new. I also did look it up. The reason why I think I recognize the one face on that guy from the previous episode is because he's one of the people in Poets. Well, he is one of the faces of old gods of Asgard, but also Poets of the Fall.
The plot board was empty
Initiation.
again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Part 1, we sing. The slaughter. The last draft of initiation had brought me to the writer's room. But not the one where I was writing now. A different reality, a different time. I had died in the end, again. The dark presence had killed me. But something had changed now. My memories of what happened were not eaten away. There'd been another manuscript there. The title of the page read Return. Had I written it? Important. It was important. It felt important. I remember Return, a loop. The Lay of the Dark Land. I like that. I would write a new draft of initiation. I knew more now. I would use what I remembered. I had to find my way back to Parliament Tower. I had to find another murder site. A place so dark it remained fixed in this shifting darkness. I would find inspiration and I would write myself there. I had to find a way to get ahead of the dark presence. Get ahead of Scratch. I knew how this worked now. I was in control. Second draft, fix the story, find another murder site. I don't know if it's important, but I do think Saga's behind where he is. Because we're now on 4. I think we're on our 4th chapter. Whereas Saga...
It could not be opened on the side.
Oh, I can now go in here at any point. Okay, yeah, so we have our next chapter for Alan. Okay, this is great. So we're actually gonna go back and continue on with Sagas though, because I don't want to split them up too much. Even though we did just encounter this, it's good to just do that flip and see it. Even though we do have a little bit of an idea of where we're headed as Alan. Whoa, coming out of that like it? Whew. Threw me off for a second. The moose. You can never escape. This place is like, I guess it's a little bit like a community center too, probably. Huh. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, let's go ahead and see you around. I think he might have the keys. We just need to go back to Yako and Ilmo. The brothers. Check out our... Yeah, because where are we at in her story? Not that I don't know if it has to be 1-in-1. Ati. Profiling, manuscript. Yeah, I'm at return 3 local girl, whereas he's on his 4th. I don't know, chapter 4. I'd imagine they have similar mirrored chapters, perhaps. I'd like to see my trailer.
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set.
Okay.
They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls.
Of course.
The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Great. All right.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand.
To the dark, scary forest. Of course. Oh, I like his jacket. The Kavala Knights.
Nothing? What
No
am I
answer?
paying them for?
Guess they're busy.
Ay, Vito. Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing.
Yep.
Must be busy at the park.
For that thing. You know, having a haunted attraction and murders, well, I wouldn't say murders are good for business, but what we do know about Yako and Ilmo is they care about their business and their money. Is it possible that they would add to the superstition and get people to want to come visit? I mean, did Watery, was it on the map before Bright Falls became Murder Town?
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
No kidding. What is fact and what is fiction? Which parts are false? Which, if any, are real? Ilmo owned the trailer park where I supposedly lived. Calls me his funniest resident. My life in Watery. I don't think finally someone appreciates my jokes, but seriously, what kind of life did I live here? Rose recognized me in the diner at Bright Falls. Says I moved away after Logan died.
That's not right.
Logan's part in the story. Logan is not dead. But what else did the story change about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing. Well, if I got a call from my daughter, that can't be fabricated, so that has to be the truth, right? An ad for Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Trailer.
Trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, good place to start. An ad for Watery. The sign says, contact Ilmo. Koskelas. The spare keys to the trailers are in the Coffee World gift shop. So we gotta go there next. Who leaves the spare set of keys in Coffee World gift shop? Was he actually working it? Ilmo is certain that I used to live here, that I owned a trailer here, that I am a member of this community.
The Koskelas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
Why aren't mine affected? He thinks I owned a trailer here. Weird. Key to my trailer at Coffee World. Maybe Mr. Scratch is able to alter things around me,
The
but
spare
not
key is at Coffee World.
not
First the
me.
witches at
Like
the diner.
it would explain why
Now
maybe
the Koskelas.
Okay.
They all think Logan and I used to live here. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy.
What if
Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story.
Yeah. What if I am another maybe like person of power or like para-utilitarian, or I have some kind of ability where the writing of the reality does not impact me like it impacts everybody else who's susceptible to the changes and things like that. So that's why Alan saw me too, is because I entered the story because of the murders. But I have a special power, this foresight of some sort, right? I have some kind of special power that makes me maybe immune to the rewrites of the overlapping realities. So instead of being able to change me and my actions, Mr. Scratch is choosing to alter, and just the world itself
is spreading
altering around me. He is calling. I do hear it. Okay. The animation's good. The jackets, the textures. I don't trust this place. Pull the gun out. We can't
There's
yet.
Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
Okay, it's not too far away. Game saved. Can I not just walk directly through? Assuming not. It's another... Oh, I can hear kids. Okay, we're probably fine. It's probably safe and sound. There might be some more of the cases, the cold cases. Just keep an eye out for them. Leaves.
What was that?
Okay, I've got my gun back out. Don't like that. The wind's picking up. No. Fuck! Show yourself. Come out. I don't do what?
FBI, show yourself.
I don't think this is Omonyako. I don't have to. Who are you? Why do you have a mouth guard in? It looked like you had a mouth guard. Okay, keep moving. We might need to move at a faster, brisk walk. Little brisky move. Burn it out. He's a splitter. He's a splitter. No way. They have splitters in this? Oh my god. They have. That's bad news, bears. I can't impact them. Okay. He's on the top side. Oh! Avoid the... Oh my goodness, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh! Oh! Come here. Oh, see if they drop anything.
People turning into Taken.
A lot of people.
Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both?
Oh, and like we're trying to split between reality and fiction. I guess we're trying to figure out what's cult and what's Taken. And okay, I see something there. It looks like a crossbow of some sort. That's a dead end there. We should go down there. This. Beer bottles. Look for lights. FBC equipment. A ritual.
Another rhyme.
Lovely. Oh, with a moose doll. Anything else up here? One. Drinking a lot of beers. On the job. The gentle beast with a beautiful crown runs through the woods with a worried frown. From the hunter he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive. Is there another one, or is it just this? Oh, there. Deer doll. And what else? Just those? Okay, the gentle beast with a beautiful crown. Runs through the woods. Maybe with a worried frown. From the hunter he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive. Runs through the woods. Are we thinking the woods might be this? The hunter, the hero, the crow. The deer crown, maybe?
Think Saga.
The hunter, wait, from the hunter he flees between the mighty trees. Oh, I think maybe I just have to put him in the tree.
That's not right.
No? Are we talking moose here? Moose?
Okay.
The moose? Something just shifted. But what? What was switched? What moved? What changed? What did we get? Nothing? I don't see anything that we got from that. Normally it's oh, okay, so maybe what we'll do, okay, I see that. Maybe there's slight blurries over here. There. The hunter. Follow the blood marks. Oh my no. Please, moose. That's terrifying. What are you?
Jesus.
That is really scary. Is that another one of the breakables? Saves you from death but shatters in the process, but now we have 2 of them. That is not right. Okay, go into the map. We want to follow it along that way. But first, just look over here. Blood. Blood tracks. This is a... There's a cabin here. Wait, how did I already get... Okay, we just skipped that whole step. I'll take it. I do need to clear the other path just in case. Hunting shack, Watery. Let's start this right now. Boom. Oh. One more. Bing. Okay, lights on. Little snowshoes. We got some rifle rounds. Oh, they're bolts. Oh, sick. Is this where the...
There's another cult stash.
Hey, if you take the crossbow out Put it back in the stash when you're done. P.S. I changed the code as asked. Change the code as asked. Change the code as asked. Change the code as asked. Okay. Pretty close to the amusement park, though. Go in here. The swan shoebox. Let's go ahead and put this away. Move this, combine here. Then I'll move this one to... Or maybe I should have it on my body in case I encounter, like, I don't know, a boss or something that makes me want to... I should have some flares, but maybe I'll pick up flares too. Quick save. Look at the flower. There's a page. A really gross looking manuscript page, but still a page. Saga in the Watery Woods. This is my local girl, thank you.
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help.
Creepy.
What the Koskelas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing a line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local, a man on the ridge above her. No, not a man.
That would have been helpful
earlier. A monster
earlier.
with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
They do always say hunting things, don't they? They do. How can I lower this? There we go. Saga in the Watery Woods. 14 pages. None of these have been impacted by Scratch. Or were they righted by Scratch to begin with? Oh, the... Needs to be somewhere around here. If you take the crossbow out, put it back in the stash when you're done. P.S. I changed the code as asked. Numbers. Numbers. Like in a code. Any other numbers? Only see them go up to a certain amount. It's not like 2, 2, 3, 5. No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But there's arrows. There's arrows in some of the numbers. And it's a 3-digit code. 5. 2 is 2. 5, 2, 7. 5, 2, 7. It's gotta be. 5, 2. Yes! Yes! Crossbow, here we come. If you aren't wearing a mask, this does not belong to you. What if I don't care? How about that? How about that? What if I need to get... Oh, and now you take them. That's a cool puzzle. It's the little things. The things where you have to be observant. But then I'll have way less... Okay, I'm still going back to this. There's a hatchet hanging. No. Saw. Okay, I actually want to go back this way. It's probably gonna be more. It's so dark in these woods. I don't like it. Shoot. I need a... Coming down from here. The map. City of Watery. It's this way. Okay, I see symbols. Symbols, symbols, symbols. Could there be cold Casey's here too? No, but another
one of those cult boxes.
Another cold box. Ooh, one of the ones that are fun. Oh. Bing, 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 boom, pop. I found another dead taken over by the radio tower. Looked like it was bashed to death. There was a lunchbox and some weird knitting by the corpse too. I took care of the body, but that's the third one this month. Everyone keep your eyes peeled. We need to find this guy and let him know the cult of the tree means business. So the Taken and they're different. They're not together. Taken and the cult of the tree are two different monsters. Great. Oh, I didn't look down a page. Another page, but this one does have scratches. Oh no. Watery.
What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers, sisu.
Sisu.
These days, sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Only the most tenacious stubbornly remained. Dug in. Parasites in the body of a terminal patient.
Dang.
Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskelas brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kavala Knights motorcycle club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough.
They were doing a lot.
Watery needed a miracle. The end of the road was in sight. And it was coming fast.
They needed more than Sisu. Town was fading. He would write in the town is fading. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Maybe he wanted this to be a good, like, birthing ground for the cult. Watery needed a miracle. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. Huh. Sometimes you just need true sisu. Look down on the ground too for any pages. Any extra pages. Might go ahead and draw. Oh, are those what I think they are? No, they're trees. Wait, what is that? What's this? Target practice. Beams. Nope. Get the shotgun out. Honey, they're taking over. They're taking out. Taking over. Bottles. Do you think it's kind of like the cans where you're supposed to shoot the Ama bottles? I'm gonna move forward. Hopefully we don't run out of space. There's something up here. I can go either way. Oh, more buckshots. Two different paths, one downhill, one uphill. Either viable. Or, no, we want to go up first, radio tower. See if we can contact, well, we should be able to contact Alex right now. But we should start telling him our findings, right? So lights. The radio tower. A minute, there's kind of...
Pick up those crochet dog sweaters at the Sunday market.
What?
And while you're there, go visit Wendy Davis.
Wendy
and grab
Davis.
some of our sponsor's famous beef
Maybe it's because maybe Pat is starting to have dementia or something.
jerky. Up next, we've got Deer Fest. Oh, hold on now. We have a call coming in. Which button?
Or what if in a twist at the very end, it's really Wendy that comes on there, and she hasn't been dead. I don't know.
Hello?
That'd be crazy. Or would it?
Wrong line. Hold on. Hello. You're on with
Pat
Maine.
Yeah, Gil Davis here.
What a pleasant surprise. We have
Gil
Gil Davis
Davis.
on the line from our lovely sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky. Gil, any thoughts on those crochet dog sweaters?
You need to stop.
What's that?
Just stop. Whatever this is you're doing, stop.
Well, I'm not
Wendy
sure
Davis.
I understand, Gil.
There's no such thing as Davis Family Beef Jerky. I don't sell beef jerky. I've never made beef jerky. I don't particularly like beef jerky. I'm getting crazy phone calls for jerky orders, day and night. You got confused old ladies all over this goddamn town on the hunt for imaginary beef jerky, asking for insane flavors like hickory teriyaki, which clearly isn't a thing.
If you don't sell beef jerky, then somebody needs to tell your lovely wife Wendy, because she's out there at the market every Sunday selling it.
Wendy is dead, Pat.
No, that's not right. I just saw Wendy at the market last weekend.
Wendy went missing 13 years ago, Pat. They found her body. She's dead. We're trying to make peace with that, and you're making it so much harder with all this goddamn beef jerky bullshit.
No, that's just not true. She's there. Every weekend, I see her there. This joke's gone far enough. Now go get Wendy on the line so we can have a laugh about this.
Oh, Pat.
She's fucking dead, Pat. Stop.
Gil? I think we're out of time.
My heart.
Dog sweaters, Sunday market. And yeah, Pat Main signing off.
If he really is having dementia episodes and things, part of me is like, why are they letting him still be on the air? But also, why is that conversation with Gil happening on the air? Or is Pat... Oh, look at that! Okay, that is such a random spot to have a Ferris wheel, but my heart just breaks for Pat, because I either maybe he's been... Who knows? Maybe he's traumatized by the alternate realities. Like, I don't know. You know how the lamp lady, everybody thinks she's crazy in town. This is a cold Casey. There is a cold Casey here somewhere.
There's
there
another
is.
lunchbox.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, my heart just breaks. There's more to that story. I lowered my rifle, standing on the car's roof. I looked out at the carnage. The zombies had almost won. But luckily I was here. Heroes are sometimes the people we least expect them to be. Now my town was finally safe, thanks to me. Wait, do you think these are all left from Rose? These must be left from Rose. I slung the hot piece of iron over my shoulder one more time, hopefully for the last time. The townspeople, cautiously emerging from their hiding places, surveyed the same carnage I saw and cheered my name, and I waved, and they cheered again. Now I could finally get back to my quiet, unassuming life, reading books and gardening and fiber crafts, and being the world's top mycology expert. Never mind, I don't think this is Rose. Suddenly, a hand seized my wrist. I looked into the eyes of the sweet, sensitive writer I had known since childhood. A smile spread across his beautiful, kind face, and I felt at peace for the first time since the zombies had first emerged. Somebody who has known Alan since the beginning? You did it. I knew you could. Now we can live in peace together for the rest of our days. That's a different tune than the rest of them. Mycology expert. I don't think that's our beloved Rose. Who would it be? A new mystery of who is leaving helpful hints. Okay, there was an FBC ritual down this way. And apple cores.
More of those rhymes.
But I don't see... Well, I have two, so maybe it's because I have two I can solve this one. 3 little deers ventured to roam and found a nice place to eat and play. 1 little deer never came home, and 2 of the deers cried all day. 3 little deers ventured to roam and found a nice place to eat and play. 1 little deer never came home, and 2 cried all day. Deer.
Yeah.
Strange reality. 1 little deer. Oh! The deer. Oh, another wolf. 2 wolves. Shit. 2 wolves. Get into the light. They still can get into the light, though? Oh! Where is he? Here he is. Hunting mode. Oh, okay. That's not... Oh! Okay. Oh, dear. A charm biome?
I can use this charm on my bracelet.
What kind of charm is it? Increases resilience against being staggered or interrupted. I like that. I like that too. We do need to pop a save here soon. Okay, I got the cold Casey box. Oh, poor Pat. It's heartbreaking. Any loss of memory, I always say it's one of the worst ways to lose one's memory. To lose the recognition of people you love, you care about. It's horrible. Okay, I don't think I can get down that way. Okay, let's go drop a couple things off at the building and then we're gonna keep moving down. Were there any pages there? I find it kind of strange that there weren't any pages up there. Gotta get to that amusement park. I guess I could continue through, but I feel like we should get a quick save after doing all that stuff. I am gonna go over here. Drop this here. Quick save, and then let's put some stuff in the shoebox. And then I need to save again. I'm gonna put the deer in here for now, because we're not gonna use them. We're getting so many charms. That was a cool way to get you to receive charms as well. I'm gonna put the pads. We'll keep 2 first aid kits. And I'm gonna keep the bolts. For pain tank, I'm gonna move for now. To have the rituals give you charms. It's kind of a cool way to go about it. Oh, the crossbow is gonna be awesome, but it's a hefty. Pretty hefty. Okay, let's go back over here. And then we follow the path. Just a creepy, dark path. Oh, great. He's immune. What's in his bright yellow bag? Or bright yellow, bright orange. I'm not colorblind, I swear. Bright orange, his hunter orange backpack. This is a whole different area. We're still not even close. Okay, we just, actually, this isn't bad. No, this isn't bad. We just gotta go through here. Just cross over there, and then the Latte Lagoon. Easy enough, we're almost there. Cold case. I think we should go shotgun. Latte Lagoon. Oh, that waterfall sounds beautiful. All of this, the way that it's just taking over the bridge, cascading over it. I heard something, like someone was winding something up. No, what was that? I'm close. I'm so close. Cold Casey? I hear the rides. We're almost there. There's a house here. There's like a full-blown house. Got ammo. Cold Casey. And a tenter.
Another one of those lunch
A tenter?
boxes.
What am I saying? A camper and a tent, and I mashed it together to make a tenter. Hi, hero. I think a few pieces of paper from my private fanfiction project got mixed into some of these stashes, but I don't know which ones. I posted some online and they're getting pretty good reviews, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't read them. It's a privacy thing. This must be Rose. No, this must be her. I think it is. Then what in the flooded house is that? Can almost see into it. Fan fiction, all of it. No, I think this is Rose. Surely. That was the ranger cabin. I don't think we're going over there anytime soon. Let's go into caseboard because there should be, yes, cold stashes. We got 2 new cold stashes in the Watery area. So we've got 3 main locations. Then stash found near the shooting range too. How many do we have total? Oh, a lot. The note inside talks about dead taken, lunchboxes, knitting. Interesting. There was a crossbow inside. Better in my hands than theirs. I agree. Nursery rhymes. That's right. Rhyme found by the radio tower in Watery. She sounds so just fed up with these rhymes. The rhyme was about a deer being eaten by wolves. We actually haven't found any in Bright Falls yet, have we? Deer doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Oh, up here, strange dolls. There we go. Deer doll and the moose doll. And still many more. I love the antlers and its little face. Nicely made. Kind of hard to tell it's a deer. I suppose the clothespins are limiting medium. And we did get Gil's weird joke. There's only 4 more Pat Main radios. And then the lunch boxes. Who left these? Okay, so we have a couple in here. How many? Ooh. There must be a whole nother area of Watery that we're gonna go through because more fan fiction with zombies and mycology. Not gonna lie, I'd read more of these. The author of these pages wanted privacy. That ship has sailed, I'm afraid. The little boating, the Latte Lagoon. Oh, maybe the flooding goes down and we're able to get to the ranger station and visit more of the areas that we haven't before. Nothing here. So much beer. Like a lot of beer. Yeah, all of this might maybe go down. Same way that we kind of got a lot of that back. No one? There is nobody here, but then why did I hear children laughing and enjoying themselves? The moose, hot dogs, balloons. I want to pop the smiles. I did this when I'm a balloon popper. I did this when I was trying the game, when I got to share some of the footage with you guys. I was just hell-bent on popping all the balloons. I don't know what it is, but it's giving achievement hunting. I can't put my finger on it, but it just feels like it. Or at least the balloons with the smiley faces. You know, when you're like, this is something that's gonna creep back up later. If I were a dev, I would make the person pop all the smile balloons. Look, there's more. I think so. Nice makeshift flag. The washing your hands, the can of beans. Another page. Scratch on the hunt. I don't like that.
Scratch stalked through the forest. A terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him, his army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head, waves roaring out of it to whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called him on. Let the final deer fest commence.
Right, we have 2 days, Right, yeah. Oh man. I think we're missing one on return and invitation. There must be one page somewhere. But you can find things from here that apply to these too. And you know what, now that I think about it, some of the new areas, some of the locked areas, we still haven't found bolt cutters. The story. Clues. The clicker. How to enter. Light and the clicker. There. Part of the story. Scratch just needs the clicker to make his ending into reality. Can't let that happen. For later. Okay. Lighthouse Trailer Park. We've got to go through and get there. It's a big cup. 10-10. There's more of that. The fisherman. The flower. The pink flower is now present in here. It's throwing me off. All right. I am going to stop here. I know, don't look at me like that. I'm going to stop here because since we're about to go through the amusement park, I know I'm going to want to scour the whole thing in such detail and depth. And I want to be fresh, just fresh for it, and just give all my attention to every possible detail that it could have, because I think it's going to be a fun part. I think so. Yeah, so we have to finish going through Watery. We also now have the mechanic of switching between Alan and Saga, so I don't know how I'm really going to weave that. I think for me, I'm going to try to keep them in a similar story pace. So right now, she's in her third part, he's entering fourth part, so I want Saga to push back up, and then we'll swap, unless the story feels like, okay, we need to play as Alan. I am hoping and I'm imagining that you don't want to push one person's storyline too far forward, but I have a feeling that pushing one person's storyline forward wouldn't impact the other person's story too much because they're different realities, right? And one place is the dark place and the other is here. So I think everything that happens at the dark place, I don't know how much that actually outright impacts the events here, because the clicker at the end of the day is what we need to get once again in order to stop the dark presence once again. So then what is the significance of the dark place? Because Alan is out. I thought he had escaped, but now he's saying that he hadn't officially escaped. So I'm trying to figure that part out too. Oh, it just keeps getting better. It really does. Like every edition, the combat is so smooth. I think this is the episode where we probably got to see the most amount of combat, especially since I went back to Cauldron Lake and tried to get rid of the hunters in hopefully an effort to save Ed. I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's no saving him. But we did end up fighting a lot, and I think we've really gotten our pace. I just feel like we've kind of gotten a nice little method to it. We've got our case board. That's filling up quite nicely. I feel great about going through these. We still have a lot of open. You can see all the yellows that are still open. We've got our manuscript pages and we're filling those in. There's still quite a few that we're missing, but we've also got our profiling. And by the way, I think we do have a weapon upgrade. Bows and bolts. Here we go. We can now upgrade this thing. Bolts lodged into enemies will attract bullets fired near them. That's cool. Bolts lodged into enemies will attract bullets fired near them. Wait, that's really cool. If you start with that, hold the fire button to draw the crossbow further to increase the damage. Fire 2 bolts before needing to reload. I think we should save for that. That's incredibly strong. But then I'm also that person that wants to... I deals increased damage to stunned, blinded, or knocked down enemies. Out of action's kind of nice. That could be really good because I think the blinded enemies would be any of the ones that I use my thing. I'm tempted to just max those first and then move over here. I think I should be smart about it. I'm going to be smart about it and save up for the bow and bolts 2 shots because I just have a feeling I'll use that more. So... yeah, and now we're getting a couple more maps. So looking back at our mine place, looks like we've got 2 more small maps, and then I think that's most of the maps that we're gonna find. We've got Cauldron Lake, Bright Falls. So I wonder if this is almost all of her locations. And now we know we go back and forth between her and Alan. I like it. I like the pacing. I like the setup. I'm curious to know how you guys found the pacing of flipping back and forth between two characters as well. I always find that to be a little bit of a risk whenever you're changing the protagonist of who you're playing. So I'm actually very intrigued to hear y'all's perspective on that. I'm actually a big fan of it because I do like things to feel fresh, and I find that whenever you're bringing in another person, it just automatically is like, okay, now I'm her. The only thing that I would say to that is swapping. Like if you had two characters that have drastically different move sets, but they don't. Like in this game, their fighting is very similar. It's one weapon or the other. He has one light source. She has a different light source. So while they're different, I don't find myself being lost in the transition between the two of them. And we got to see the steam room, and yeah, thankfully there were no people in that. I realize now that could have been very inappropriate had I, not that the game is shy of doing something brazen, but yeah, we got to see the sauna room, and then we also got to see Autie singing. So Autie and the janitors, and I still am sitting here thinking, who is Autie? Other than just, maybe it is as simple, like maybe I'm sitting here trying to tinfoil hat all of this game when it is really as simple as alternate realities. And in this reality, our guy from Quantum Break is Tim Breaker. Quantum Breaker. Autie is still a janitor, but he is a janitor who's singing and lives in Watery. And yeah, who knows? We might even see our character Beth and Jesse show up. But that's where I can't believe, no, I don't believe that. I can believe that about Tim Breaker and his role in Quantum Break. I can believe that about him because those are two totally different games. Although in Quantum Break you see, well, one, you're told about AWEs, but if I'm seeing the FBC, I know that there's a direct overlap. So Jesse already exists in this reality, right? Because her reality is the FBC reality, which is the reality that we're in right now. All right, I'm gonna go think on that one for a second, and I'll formulate an actual opinion and thought, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye, YouTube.